too small, I got big dreams.
Hey everybody, welcome back to PunFun, where we have fun with the puns. My name is Ryan, and we're gonna check out. Well, first of all, we're gonna check out our studio. As you've maybe have noticed, we definitely, have a thing for Halloween. It's gonna be this way until the end of the month. Speaking of the end of the month, we have some crazy announcements on how we're actually gonna end the month. There's some, definitely indications around me to indicate who may be coming on our show. And we're super excited. I mean, not only does he have a crazy Kickstarter that's very anticipated, he also, promised all kinds of crazy covers that have been shown if you're part of his Patreon. If not, there's statues that are coming as well. Now, these statues do exist, and we're actually going to show them later on in another episode, kind of like a little unboxing, to give you the details about the top-notch kind of details and quality that you're getting. Anyways, all that being said, let's get into what we came here for, which is the season finale of Marvel Series What If. If you have not yet seen the Marvel Series What If, please be sure to do so, as there are major spoiler alerts ahead. Now, let's get into it. So first of all, we see the Watcher, watching everybody as usual, but he goes and breaks his oath. He actually plucks everybody, as we've called it, I think on the second episode, from different multiverses. He's gonna go grab his heroes and be like, hey, I messed up, I need you to correct it, let's go. And he gets Captain Carter, he gets Star-Lord, in this case it's T'Challa. He also gets, which was pretty shocking to me, which was Killmonger. I mean, he is bad to the bone, and he still went and got him. And obviously I know that there's a reason for that, and there's a purpose to that as well. It's actually the one way that they save that universe. So while, the Watcher is telling everybody, hey, I need you guys to correct this, not correct it, but defend all the multiverse, all the universes. And at the same way, he kind of knew that by doing this, it's going to correct all those other universes that are, that are projecting or directing towards, ultimate doom, basically. So, for example, the universe with the zombies, who knows if they'd be able to fight them. However, now all those zombies were able to be plucked and casted into this decimated universe. So there is one universe that does die out in all of them that we see, which is the Natasha one, where Hawkeye, makes the sacrifice, and Natasha gets left behind amongst, the rest of, the world, basically. Yes. So, yeah. So anyways, all that being said, the one with, for example, Star-Lord being the, 1,000-year Energizer battery for his father, that one was definitely, projecting towards the doom. And in this case, T'Challa went and was now aware of the situation and is able to stop it. And I think he even takes him under his wing. Who knows? It might be like a Nova kind of, Nova Prime. And you also have the ones in training. Anyways, that's a lot of speculations. But yeah, who knows? All that being said, we also get to see, well, obviously the zombie universe is now saved with the Ant-Man, head and a jar, who, by the way, is, he's always wanted to be a magician, but now he's actually a sorcerer with the cape. So that's definitely cool. Just the head. And yeah, all that being said, we also get to see, so the universe with Captain Carter, it didn't really need correcting. However, we thought that she would have went back in time. However, we now know that Steve is still alive. And, well, we don't know if he's a good or bad, right? So, for all we know, Hydra got a hold of him. Maybe he's going to be kind of like the Winter Soldier, a la, Mark 1. I mean, that's going to be just crazy and insane. And we're all going to see this in Season 2. So, if you haven't heard yet, there is going to be a Season 2 of the Marvel Series What If. And we are super excited, and we can't wait for it, especially because Gamora kind of got very short strawed, she got the short end of the straw, and it was really hey, that's it. We just know she's the daughter of Thanos, and she's gonna be plucked, and she needs to help you guys. I'm sure maybe there was an episode dedicated to her. Maybe there wasn't enough time, or maybe they're really setting us up for the second season. I mean, I don't know, because she was kind of pretty dominant throughout all the posters and promotion from the get-go. So it's kind of weird that they kind of just gave her that last little hey, you can be in the episode if you want to. But yeah, I mean, she was definitely necessary. I mean, it was definitely cool, the kind of combat. And this is what was crazy with the animation. I don't know why people still aren't on board with it. It's that we got to see some cool and really awesome fights, very anime, but still, like, it was top notch. And in my book, I definitely enjoyed it, and I love the way it turned out. All that being said, we also get the universe where basically Loki was going to take over the world. Natasha comes along and ruins his plans with the staff, basically, ruining his world domination. And yeah, I think I've counted for everybody. The only person who didn't get his universe corrected was the evil Doctor Strange, which, obviously is now tasked with keeping Killmonger and Zola into that microverse within a microverse. Yeah. So he can never leave. And I mean, it is what it is, but he kind of brought that upon himself, and he understands that. And I think the being that's inside him too, he cannot allow to be unleashed. So he's definitely going to be this character that maybe they'll use here and there and everywhere, but he can't, abuse of it. Anyways, that also being said, we got to see the MVP himself, the evil Doctor Strange. I mean, man, if it wasn't for him, they'd all be dead. He definitely brought it. What was cool, besides all the new spells and tricks, and maybe we're going to get to see this in No Way Home, or maybe in the Multiverse of Madness, is, these, crazy new spells and the armors that they have. And basically we see Iron Man with these wrist stuff. Maybe that has to do with all, but then with enchantments. What is definitely, I mean, we called Shumagorat a long ago. The way he actually attacked Ultron, or UltraVision in this case, the way he rolled, the tentacles and got to whoever it is, it's actually really it's a direct callback to the games. So this is actually an attack that Shumagorat does in the game to get to the to the character or to the enemy, and fights and attacks. So I mean, that was definitely cool, but at the same time we're like, wow, is it Shumagorath that's in back in the back of his mind, or is it Doctor Strange? In this case, it's Doctor Strange, who's really just being an ultra beast, and he's able to control all that. All that being said, I mean, Killmonger just had to Killmonger. I mean, he was wow. I mean, everybody kind of knew it, but he was the first time seeing the Ultron head, or even the Tony Stark esque Iron Man head, because they didn't have those when they were initially creating whatever it is they were creating. So this is his first time seeing any of this, so that was definitely cool to see him first of all tweak and then alterate the Ultron body. So as we've mentioned, there is actually a comic book. So there is the Watcher saves the universe, where he does save the universe by breaking his vow and intervening. What's definitely cool, and I mean, anybody who's read the source material, it doesn't spoil anything for you. You kind of know where things are going. However, even creating the Guardians of the Multiverse, that was uncalled for. I don't think anybody would have known or even seen that coming. We did mention the Cosmic Avengers because they were already established, making them be the Guardians of the Multiverse, because they're people that weren't exactly bonded together. They're not, they're basically misfits, that kind of found each other, via the Watcher, and is going to defend the hell out of whatever, except Killmonger does a little double agent at the end, and wants to take all of it for himself. But yeah, I mean, the What If series has just been great. I mean, if there's anything you guys really didn't like about it, I mean, you guys can definitely put it in the comments below. But I'd be almost ready to respond right. I mean, we do always respond to you guys anyways, but I mean, to justify why they did certain things and how they did it. It was a fun series, and I mean, I would love to, I can't wait for season 2. Yeah. So, all that being said, speaking of what's to come, as you may have seen on our Instagram page, or maybe you've seen it on our Twitter, or maybe you've seen it recently. Now we've added our TikTok. We've also had this on our Facebook, and the list keeps going on. We want to, really make our channel grow. In this way, people who come on our show, like certain artists, may they be independent or established or whoever, they actually also get more people to get to see their art. But also, we want to also, really show our love of comics. So we brought along the skull head, and we went ahead and painted them, as you see. So the recent winner is actually Iron Man. We also have Vision. We have the zombie Spider-Man, and we have the zombie Captain America. Who is going to be next? You guys can put that in the comments below. I think we're also going to put it in our other channels too. But yeah, if you put it in the comments below, we'll definitely take a look. And the one that has the most, that comes up the most, we'll definitely go ahead and get that done. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, please be sure to hit that like button. If you definitely want to hang on, you can also hit that subscribe button, and you can hit that notification bell. This way you know exactly when our next episodes come out. Anyways, guys, hope you take it easy. Peace.